Hey, good afternoon. What's going on, everybody? You all know who this is. You don't need me to introduce myself. If you're here, you know who I am. You know what we talk about over here. You know what it is on this channel, man. We tell the truth over here. And I gotta tell you, I'm still entertained. We're a week away from this supposed free agency period. You know that the Cowboys are going to knock out of the park. They're gonna do a whole bunch of freaking free agency transactions, and man, they're going to bring in 20 different players. Man, it's going to be the best offseason, the biggest, largest amount of money they've spent on free agency in decades. Because Jerry's going to bust the budget this year. Last year he was going to go all in. You know, the year before it was selectively aggressive. Yeah, but this year it's bust the budget. We're gonna bust the budget. Yeah, okay. Jerry can see himself being aggressive in free agency. Yeah, I'll believe that. You know, I really believe that. Like, you know, I believe everything Jerry says, because Jerry wouldn't lie. Jerry wouldn't sell wolf tickets. Would he? Would he 90%ers? You know, I see all you hang on every word Jerry says. You watch that fucking interview he did on the bus at Indianapolis during the combine last week, and Jerry blowing all kinds of smoke up everybody's ass about he could see himself being aggressive in free agency, and attack on Cowboys, and everybody had to respond to it. They're getting fired up because Jerry's moving different. You know, they don't think they've ever seen Jerry like this. And Jerry's got him shedding a tear, and Jerry's got him excited, and Jerry's got him eager to see all the power moves that they're going to make, all the splash moves they're going to make. You know, with all this money they're freeing up in free agency. And he's got you fucking clowns doing fucking backflips, He's the puppet master and y'all are the puppets. And he's just pulling on the strings and y'all are playing right into it, feeding into it. I've said this before and I'll say it again. You know, I've said this in previous videos. You guys are the propaganda arm of the Dallas Cowboys. You are the social media arm of the Cowboys. You do Jerry's bidding for him. You do all his work for him, and he don't have to lift a finger. And better yet, he doesn't even have to pay you a dime. You know, and me as a fan, I'm supposed to listen to all you content creators, you supposed Dallas Cowboy fans. You know, I'm supposed to believe that everything's just hunky-dory, everything's fine. You know, I'm not supposed to question anything or notice the patterns that have been going on for the past, 30 years. I'm supposed to just pretend like everything's okay, and, I'm not supposed to say anything negative. I'm supposed to just be positive and speak it into existence. You know, that manifestation crap that, all the broads are into nowadays. Yet again, that's how you content creators are like fucking women. You have female tendencies, you do what women do, you act like women, you act feminine. And I'm supposed to take you seriously. It's like I'm supposed to take Jerry seriously when he tells me he wants a war daddy and he's all in and he wants him some glory hole and he could bust a budget and be selectively aggressive and all the stupid catchphrases that he comes up with every year to keep you guys engaged and keep you interested. You're on the Jerry-go-round. You guys are on the Jerry-go-round. You're on there, whee! You got your arms up, but your hands up in the air, and you're leaning back on that horse as it goes up and down, and you're having a good old time on the Jerry-go-round. Jerry's in the middle on the controls. I'm going to be selectively aggressive this year. Whee! Jerry just speeds it up so you can't get off the Jerry-go-round. You got to stay on the Jerry-go-round. You can't look outside the Jerry-go-round and see the world spinning around real fast and wonder, there might be something else out there. Jerry can't have that. So Jerry throws, like Jerry will come out and he'll hand out snacks, and keep you interested in staying on the fucking Jerry-go-round. Like snacks like, we're going to bust the budget and clearing cap space for all these free agents they're going to bring in, Max Crosby and Trey Hendrickson and, all these, Devin Lloyd and PJ Locke, the cripple, and, all these fucking Jalen Thompson, the fucking phenom safety from Arizona who I'd never heard of until today. Never even heard of her. But apparently he's a fucking stud and we need to go get him right away. So I guess I just don't know ball like you content creators, I'm just not educated like you guys. I'm not on the Jerry-go-round. That's what the problem is I'm not on the Jerry-go-round. I'm not hanging on for dear life. I jumped off that son of a bitch and did a quick tuck and roll, executed a fluid and dynamic parachute landing fall, and got up and frickin' Charlie Miked up out of that motherfucker. And ever since then, I've been standing off the sidelines, eating a fucking eating a freaking waffle cake, or eating a fucking waffle cone, or cotton candy, or a corn dog, watching you fools spin around on that goddamn fucking Jerry-go-round year after year. And I'm supposed to be mesmerized by some catchphrases and the fact that they cleared cap space. And get the fuck out of here. We in the TCE don't buy into this propaganda and this bullshit. We see through it. And that's why y'all don't like us. That's why you can't stand us. Because we don't ride on the Jerry-go-round. And I think it makes you guys angry because, we're honest. We haven't painted ourselves into a corner, where, we now have to, stand by what we say. You content creators always paint yourselves in the corner. Oh, this is the way this is going to be. And I know for a fact this is going to happen. And then you got to play cover your ass and you got to backtrack and you got to find a way to cover up the fact that you were fucking wrong. Because you all got too big of egos to admit, you all being you content creators, you fucking 90%ers, you know, you guys fucking, I don't know, you guys are just crazy. I don't know what else to say, man. You guys are delusional. I think you have Stockholm syndrome. I think you've been battered and beaten so much that you're protecting your abuser now. And it's sad. It's real fucking sad. And I feel bad for you guys. But if you guys buy into this crap every single year, you're on the Jerry go-around. I don't know how much more clear we need that us 10%ers need to be, you know, the truth tellers. You know, guys like M. Breezy and JV, the Cowboys fan, and you know, chopping it up with 2 times. You know, and then you got us TCE members. You know, Mr. Gill, Fantastic, Great Duke Bothers, Teflon Breed, myself. You know, our brother Merv. You know, hater proof. You know, guys like us that don't buy into this BS and don't you know, accept the bullshit that Jerry feeds us. Don't accept that shit sandwich. We refuse to take a bite out of it. I mean, just look at you know, they're moving so different, but yet, you know, the first name that pops up is, you know, the Cowboys having an interest in a player is a fucking guy named PJ Locke, who's coming off a fucking spinal injury. Hasn't played in 2 fucking years. And when he was playing, he wasn't very productive. If that's not the most Dallas Cowboys shit you've ever heard in your life, I don't know. But I don't know how you could hear about things like that and read that kind of shit on Twitter or see these content creators post this shit and do a fucking 2-hour film session on a broke dick player with a back fucking history of spinal injury. It's taken him 2 fucking years to get back to where he can play again. And that's the guy that they want to fucking bring in. Why are we wasting time doing 2-hour film sessions to keep the fan base informed? I don't want to be informed about a player that I don't want here. When I heard PJ Locke and I looked him up, I remember when he was carted off the field. I don't want that guy here. And y'all are the ones that bitch about these hurt players every year, but then first player you talk about in the draft is Jermod McCoy, who's coming off a knee injury. We're bringing in motherfucking PJ Locke, or they have interest in PJ Locke. I mean, what the fuck, man? And you think things are different? I don't get it. Like, y'all are lying. You have to be. There's no way you could be looking at this and be excited about PJ Locke and Jalen Thompson from Arizona. I don't want no fucking player from the Cardinals, even though they whoop our ass every fucking time. They're fitting to whoop our ass again this year when we play them. Because we got to play the motherfucking NFC West. And they're probably going to run the table on us. We're going to go 0-4. We can't beat none of those teams. We can beat Seattle, the Rams, San Francisco, or fucking Arizona. That division owns us. So that's 0-4 right there. Then we'll probably maybe win a couple games in our division. So that's 2-10 right there. Or I'm sorry, 2-9, whatever. Yeah. But fucking, that's not good. And let's just count all the other losses. I mean, any playoff team on our schedule, that's a loss. I'm telling you, if this fucking team wins 5 games, I'll be surprised. If they win more than 5 games, they've vastly overachieved. But you all will be cheering and rooting for them. They'll be like 2-8 or 2-9 at some point, and you'll be rooting for them to go on like a 4 or 5 game run so we can get knocked out of the top 10 in the draft and be drafted 15 again. Talking about all these players we want are going to be wiped off the board. Oh, you know, because we got to lose unnecessary we got to lose meaningless fucking games or win meaningless games. To build a winning culture. Man, fuck that. Shut the fuck up. You all are so dumb. I swear. I'm going to stay on your all's fucking necks. I'm going to keep calling you stupid and ignorant and doofy and goofy and every other fucking negative adjective I can think of. Fuckface, shithead, shit neck, ass eyes. That's you fucking 90%ers. I can't stand you idiots and your delusional ways and your fake fucking made up BS. You know, your weird conspiracy theories. You guys are just anything for content. You will talk about anything. Breaking news: Jerry Jones farted today at the Star, and it smelled like Funyuns. Like you will talk about 2 hours about farts, and why farts are good, and why winning teams fart. And farts mean, farts could be a premonition, or farts could be a precursor to a championship season. Because everybody knows that teams that fart a lot usually win Super Bowls. Like, you guys are that stupid. And them goofy people that follow you, the maniacs that follow you, eat that crap up, man. And I don't see how you can take any of what you guys say seriously, because you're wrong so much. This, I'm telling you, I cannot wait till next Monday. It is going to be fucking great. Watch all these players get wiped off the board and the Cowboys ain't doing shit. And to watch the panic set in, and the mass anger, fake anger and fake outrage across the fan base on Twitter and Facebook and fucking YouTube. It's going to be great. I'm going to make so many videos. I swear to God. I'm going to highlight every last one of you clowns fucking losing your fucking shit, backtracking and covering your ass, trying to fucking cover up the fact that you were wrong about this fucking front office. Get off the merry-go-round. Credit goes to Teflon Breed for that. He's the one that said it first. I don't steal people's content. I will never be accused of that. I got permission to use it directly from him in the video because I think it's fucking hilarious and it fits perfectly with, how you fucking clowns do business. We're going to stand on your necks. It ain't going to stop. If you think it's going to stop, you think we're going to let up, you think even if we're wrong about what this team's doing and how they're going to do business, I want to be wrong. And that's the beautiful part about it. If I'm wrong, that means we're winning. So I win too. So fuck you very much. This is why I don't walk around positive with rose-colored glasses on, shaking pom-poms all the time. That's not fucking life. I take it as it comes. But when I see bullshit, I call it out. I don't fall for bullshit. Just because I'm not positive all the time doesn't fucking mean that I'm going to sit here and accept whatever bullshit people feed me. I'm not gullible. I'm not stupid. I'm not subscribing to any fuckers. You'll never get a dime out of me. If I grace you with my presence in your comment section and you want to fucking be a dickhead and block me or censor me or fucking, do whatever, like that's on you. You're a pussy and a coward. You ain't a real man because you don't want to hear dissenting opinions. You don't want to hear any discord in the chat. You don't want anything counter to what you're saying. You're scared of us because we tell the truth and we call you out and we see through your bullshit, and that's why you hate us. But we don't fucking care. We're the TCE. We're the fucking Department of War boys. The action is the fucking juice over here because we're at war with you motherfuckers. And we're going to keep attacking you relentlessly until you call for mercy. And there won't be any fucking mercy for you. Not for your kind. It's fuck 31 other teams. Dallas Cowboys versus everybody. TCE versus the entire fucking fan base. And we ain't scared. We're going to hold this hill because we're the fiercest warriors you're ever going to come across. You're going to wish you never crossed our paths, that you never stirred us up. You see, you drove our brother Will into an early grave with your bullshit. I truly believe that. And part of the reason why he has so many heart problems is because of you fucking idiots. And how much it pissed him off watching you clowns shit all over the Stars, shit all over the city, and all over this team's legacy and this team's history. History which most of you don't even know. So fuck you very much. Piss up a rope. Fucking 90%. This is Doomsday. I'm gone.
If the sun ain't shining bright and the moon won't shine for you tonight, if the stars in the sky go away and you feeling real low down today, gets hard to understand. The whole thing's getting out of hand. Come to Papa.